Welcome to Drinking Bros, presented by GhostBed.com.
Yeah, welcome to Drinkin' Bros, kids. Sunday night show. We always tape this on a Monday. Feel free to pop out of that. Why? There we go, brother.
Today's actually Friday, so you're already fucked up, and we're not even a minute into the show.
What did I say?
You said we always record these on Monday.
Oh no, dude!
Yeah,
this is gonna go downhill fast today, isn't it? My God,
There was actually a request. Hold on, let me pull it up.
You
should look on
drinking, dude.
Look,
what do you want from me?
Look on
What do you
your
want from me?
look on your Instagram. Raquel White, who's always in the chat.
Okay. She requested something from me.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
What did she request? Does she want my firstborn?
She wanted to hear you try to pronounce some words.
Okay, sure.
Actually,
Sure.
but I don't know. It's some dude from New Orleans who says he can say. Oh man, hold on, let me play it.
You got it popped up over there? Oh, I've seen that video. I know what you're talking about.
Chapatulas, that's it.
Yeah.
So she wanted you to try to say Chapatulas, but now I've said it out loud, so you already know how to say it.
Yeah. So I've seen that video, by the way, and I'll go ahead and answer your question, Raquel. The answer is no. I would have fucked up every single one of those words over and over and over again. And for whatever reason, I get the hardest words to say in people's names that nobody fucking knows. However, the name that we'll start off with today, which is super easy for me because we've been talking about it for what feels like 10 years on this show, is Zelensky. I fucked that guy's name up when it first started going around.
What's his first name?
Vladimir?
Close.
Vladimir?
So the difference
Is it
between
more?
It's like it's the Craig to Vladimir's
Yeah.
Greg.
Yeah, it's so it's kind of like Kyiv and Kiev.
Well, it's
right?
Kyiv because I'm from the region, so I know.
No, it's everybody there says Kiev.
Nope, it's Kyiv.
But
it's
anyways,
a hard Kyiv.
So it's Vladimir.
Vladimir?
Sounds extremely close to Vladimir. Vladimir is Vladimir, I believe.
Do you think he changed the pronunciation due to
No, it's
Vladimir
just
Putin?
it's a different dialect in Cyrillic language. That's it. So his is Volodymyr, I think, something like that.
Okay.
Vladimir.
Because what happens
Vladimir,
is with a lot of Hollywood people, like Matthew Weiner, for example, the creator of Mad Men, which I love that show, but his name is spelled Weiner. You know that he just got tired of hearing Weiner his entire life and then told people it was Weiner and then stuck with it.
I don't understand how Weiner is any better. I would rather be a dick than a pussy. Nailed it.
Yeah, nailed it.
It's too late for that shit.
Nah,
Either wake
it's
the
fine.
fuck up or get out.
Nah, we're good, dude. We've been drinking today. Who cares? But the other example of this is, remember Alex Epstein on the show?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, it's Epstein. And I was like, you just started saying that after Epstein offed himself. Like, let's not do that.
Yeah,
let's not do it.
It's Epstein.
Same with the Weinsteins.
Yeah.
Well, Harvey,
yeah.
what? So I asked.
Weinstein.
Actually,
Weinstein, Steins. Yeah.
I asked one of the Weinsteins.
Brett, right?
Yeah, Brett. What's the difference between Weinstein and Weinstein?
Yeah, what do you say?
Because Harvey says Weinstein, right?
Sure.
He goes, well, one of them is a German word that means this, and the other one is a bunch of made up bullshit. So that's the answer. It's
not.
There's no.
Whenever there's a killer or a rapist involved, then you change your name and you're like, oh shit.
No.
Now with Matthew Weiner,
Or
he just don't want to be called Weiner.
Yeah.
And if you look at a picture of Matthew, pull up Matthew Weiner.
Yeah,
And again, I love his show, but
It's good, yeah.
but look at this picture of this guy. Before Mad Men, he was just a wiener. Like he kind of looks like Stelter to me. Pop him up on camera there.
I feel like he's still a wiener, Ross.
Yes, look at him.
He looks like every fucking producer in Hollywood to me.
That's a bozo ring. That's a very distinct bozo ring. So when you're a man of this age, not only are you're still keeping the hair for some reason. I don't understand that. Just shave your fucking head, but then you're dyeing the sides of that because you can see the gray on the sides. Like you're coloring your own bozo.
He should dye the top as well, probably.
No. This is on purpose. It gives the head a slimming effect. It does it so you don't have a fat head when you're bald.
I'm not sure he's worried about. So this is what until 2012. This is what every producer in Hollywood looked like.
Yeah.
I was
Like
gonna say,
literally
yep.
every single one.
Oh
of
yeah.
them.
it also, like, if you asked artificial intelligence to just amalgamate every high class prostitute's John,
Yeah.
this is the face that would come out. Like, this is
Yes.
the average face
Oh yeah.
of a high class prostitute's John.
Yes, 100%. Like this guy, that's the guy who's on top of you every night. And you're just like, oh fuck, dude.
You're just
again.
hoping that he doesn't die up there.
Yeah, because then you don't. That's a lot of weight to
Yeah.
push off.
Yeah,
and you
like-
don't know if you're going to be able to do that.
Hopefully he dies in his sleep after sex.
I wonder if prostitutes hope when you see guys like this for doggy.
No.
Because in case they do die, then it's like, all right, at least I can get.
I don't know.
out of
He's
there.
still gonna like fall forward on top
Yeah.
of you though, right?
It's just less. You still don't have to look at it.
But
right?
Giorgio, you're a wrestler. Like you're in a position that you start in. Like
You have
when
to
the
learn
match
how to.
starts.
You have to learn how to roll a body properly, right? That's an important thing to do.
It sure is. But Giorgio, isn't that easier in that position? You're
Yeah.
already on all fours.
Well, I'm just thinking as a prostitute, you like to be looking at the danger, possibly, having your back towards someone. It's a lot of trust involved there.
Yeah, I guess, man. I don't think they want the danger. I just want a quick.
No, that's what I'm
I
saying.
am.
Like,
Load and
you
then
got
get out of
you
there.
got to watch that guy. He might be starting to do something else behind you. Start tying you up. Start grabbing something.
Oh, yeah.
some chloroform.
Yeah.
I am the danger. Remember how Bryan Cranston pretended to
Yes.
be tough for a while?
Yeah. Well, he was.
He's not tough.
I
no,
loved
he's
it.
a giant pussy of a human being.
I loved it.
I would agree with that.
I love that show. He is, but that's the whole bit. That was the whole bit of the show. Where it was
But,
just
but like, why?
he was a science teacher, and then he built it up in his own
No,
mind.
but he always had that underlying rage.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
As we all do.
So
Now-
it's a white man rage.
Bob Odenkirk has a movie out. I think it was in 2021 it came out where he's like a fucking ex-ninja of some
Correct.
sort.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's good.
Like there is some suspension of my belief to see Bob Odenkirk just whipping people's asses like that.
Same.
Because he's a small man and he's been kind of a slapstick comedian most of his life, aside from a couple of more recent.
Right.
know.
Right.
Although he was in Operation Endgame, a very not a very well known movie, but it's actually really good. Jeffrey Tambor's in it, a bunch of people. Ellen Barkin's in it. Like
Okay.
it's really good. It's kind of goofy, but like Adam Scott's in it. Zach Galifianakis is in it. I can't remember who else is in that fucking movie.
All right.
But it's a pretty good watch. But yeah, he's in that too. And basically, there's fucking ninja, super secret, whatever the fuck, and end up fighting. Fucking
We all
each
know
other up.
ninjas aren't real, right?
No, they're real.
Ninja's code for like
No, they're real.
someone that fights for a living.
Nah, there's real ninjas out there hiding in the shadows. Who do you think protects most of cities? It's not the police. It's ninjas.
I remember American Ninja.
Warrior?
Remember that?
Warrior?
No, American Ninja. It was a fucking shitty B movie back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Guys doing stuff. I mean, it's kind of like an Asian version of A-Team, where
Sure.
he's like, it's all legal, but he's doing the right thing, guys.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck. So he's got an eye patch on or something, or he's blindfolded. I don't remember what it was.
Men in the 80s just wanted an excuse to break the law.
Just,
We all
just
do.
the 80s?
I think,
yeah,
just the 80s. I think
I-
we all do, dude.
I break the
That's
law
whole-
like when I'm getting ready to go to sleep at night. I've got a checklist of stuff.
Mhm.
Drugs. Yeah, I did those.
Yeah, you're breaking the law.
Did I insult someone for no reason? Totally did that.
Yep.
Right. I've got a whole list of things, and if it's breaking the laws right at the end, and if I haven't done anything illegal that day, then I make sure to go out and do something illegal before I move on with the rest of the day.
And that's goals that you need to set for yourself at home. And if you're not living up to those standards, well, then are you really living?
It's passive resistance.
Sure is.
I'm brave.
Sure is. You're brave. You're brave. Just like Zelensky.
Anybody?
Zelensky's brave.
Did you get that one, Bob?
Yeah, I sure did. Sure did.
Yeah. Talking about
30
'cause-
Rock?
Yeah, there's a little dinosaur. Birds are small dinosaurs, so actually what I'm doing is brave.
Well, no, it was the one where he was. They were trying to get him to go to rehearsal, and they were dragging him there. And he said, "Passive resistance, like Dr. King. I'm brave." Yeah.
Damn it.
This isn't a 30 Rock review show, though. So let's
It should
move
be.
on.
It could
You
be.
guys talk about 30 Rock more than anybody I know. 30 Rock, South Park, and It's Always Sunny.
I've
We'll
started.
just actually toss back and forth. It'll be like talking about the Atlanta Braves using only 30 Rock quotes.
Yeah.
It's essentially like every conversation we have.
Yeah.
I've started watching Parks and Rec again recently, and it's interesting to see.
Does it still hold up?
Yeah, it definitely holds up. It's really funny. It's interesting to see where all these actors kind of got their start. Other than, I guess, whatever the blonde lady's name is.
Leslie Nope.
Yeah, like I don't know what
That's
her
her real name.
real name.
Amy Poehler.
Amy Poehler, yeah. She was famous before from Saturday Night Live.
Right.
But everybody else on the show, other than Rob Lowe, that's kind of like their first big role. And
Yeah.
a lot of career. Aziz Ansari got started there. Whatever April Ludgate's name is.
Well, I remember
Aubrey Plaza, yeah.
I remember because I was in Hollywood
And then
when
Chris-
they were
Chris Pratt,
casting it.
yeah.
Yeah, so I was there when they were casting it, and everybody knew it was going to be from the same guys as The Office. Everybody wanted to audition for it and everything else. But I remember the casting directors were adamant that they were going to cast unknowns, people that were just right for the roles, and that was it. Now the ratings didn't do great after season 1, and then they ended up calling in Rob Lowe. Same thing with It's Always Sunny.
Well, no,
that's
that's
how
what-
they got Danny DeVito.
Yeah, that's the game plan.
Well,
it is.
That 4-hour block on that Thursday night, I think it was NBC, was Parks and Rec, Community, The Office, and 30 Rock.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a murderer's row.
Yeah. So, but
that was
also
like
Some of the
kinda
best
hard
comedy
to
writers on the planet.
I would be late going out to the bars and like not be able to get a table at like Harpo's because I would just like I would want to go earlier, but I'd be like, "Fuck, this 30 Rock episode's so good! Like I'm just gonna fucking."
Well, they were on the earliest, right? It ended with The Office. Am I right? Community
Yeah, I think,
was first.
it went Community, Parks and Rec, Office, 30 Rock.
Yeah. Best comedic writers on the planet. And then, but look, if you look back at those shows, they didn't have to worry about being woke or anything else. And like, I mean, they got
There's
away
some-
with some fucking crazy shit. In it.
Parks and Rec has some pretty cutting conservative satire in it.
Yeah. It's all those shows were great. And all of them went on to do, I mean, shit, Donald Glover, all those
It's
guys.
in the first season, actually, I think, or maybe it's in the third season. Yeah, I think it's in the third season of Parks and Rec, where an elementary school comes to tour the city hall, and Parks and Rec is in there. So they're walking around, and this one kid, female child, has to write a paper on why government's important. That's why they're all there, to get on a fact-finding mission to figure out why government's important and write their stupid little paper. Well, this one little girl happens to run into Ron Swanson, right? Who is an anarcho-capitalist, basically.
Right.
And the paper that she wrote was, it doesn't. So why, it just says in printed, like a copy of a piece of paper on the top, in whatever kind of font, it says, why does government matter? And she just wrote, it doesn't, under it.
Right.
Now that's accurate. He does this thing with the food. She pulls her lunch out, and he's like, she's like, well, I don't understand how taxes work. And he goes, well, let me show you. And he grabs her fucking lunch pail or whatever and dumps all the food out. And he goes, see, this is your lunch right here. I'm going to take 40% of it, and just bites a fucking big chunk out of her sandwich. And he goes, uh-oh, here comes the FICA tax. Or no, the estate tax.
Yeah.
The estate tax. And he eats the rest of the sandwich. And she goes, that's not fair. And he goes, I like you, Burgess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It's really good.
With Nick Offerman, I remember when they cast him, he was married to, he still is, Meg Mullally.
Yeah.
From Will and Grace.
Yeah.
And he could not get arrested. And so at that point, he was making furniture. And I think Echo Park, I think he had a studio in Echo Park.
He's
He
a
was making-
legit woodworker.
Yes.
Like
and so that's what he was doing. And then I find it interesting that all these years later, I mean, not only did he make it, but he also ends up hosting a show where they're doing shit crafts and shit like that.
When they would write scripts, I guess, for Parks and Rec, they would be, when they had to like write a Ron Swanson like woodworking joke or something, they'd just be like, his slug line for his character or whatever, and then just be like, just let Nick say something.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't know. We're not even going to bother fucking researching it. Just let Nick say whatever he wants to say.
And that was real. Aziz came off of Funny or Die. He was doing sketches with a group called Human Giant.
They had an MTV show.
They did. So they had one season on MTV, and it killed the show that I had because the ratings were so bad. No lie. And I told him, because I hired Rob Hubel for a movie, and I go, hey, dude, he was the other part of that. And I go, hey, dude, you fucked it up for all of us, man. And he goes, but the show is so good. And I was like, it was. Human Giant was a great show. It's just, it didn't do well.
And again, like how much shit has changed in like 12, when was that, like 2010, 2008?
2008, yes.
Okay, so 14 years, whatever. They had a whole, and these are like Aziz Ansari's, like he got canceled, but he's still like pretty woke and shit like that. They had a whole ass sketch on that show where it's like, I didn't realize I was gay until I started rollerblading.
Yeah.
Like I put on rollerblades and I had to come out to my parents. You wouldn't even be able to put that on TV.
No, you get killed for that today.
But the biggest star that came out of that was Chris Pratt.
I was about to bring that up. Why do people hate his glow up so much?
I have no idea.
I know why.
Like he was the fat, charming, and lovable.
Because he's not fucking woke, I guess. Like he's a fucking.
But they hated him before he became like overly outspoken. It was like he got hot and then they hated him.
He's a dude from the eastern side of the Pacific Northwest. Like everybody knew who he was, I think. Right.
Yeah, the other part about this too was because he was married to Anna Faris, and well, the appearance in Hollywood was look, he blew up, and then was like, I'm all good now. I'm gonna go meet my real wife at this point. So,
Which doesn't make sense because Anna Faris, I mean, she's pretty old now, I guess, but like, and she's still gorgeous, but she was always gorgeous.
yeah,
Like, it's not like he left like some,
No.
like, you know who did do that? Literally fucking did that? Sudeikis.
Oh yeah.
Sudeikis left his like wife who wrote for 30 Rock.
Yep.
Like was a cute girl or whatever, but like he got big and was like, bye.
And then it happened to him with Olivia Wilde.
Yeah,
she
shit.
left for Harry Styles, and you're just like, all right, sweet. But yeah, with Anna Faris, because in real life she's unbelievably nice. Her house was fun. There was always parties and stuff over there, and it was great. She was great, and all she kind of wanted to do was just hang out and do podcasts after her show ended, and that's what she's doing, and then have kids. And I don't know what his deal was with that, but
Well, he's just thankful for his healthy child. So, I mean, maybe he did a little sneaky. Maybe he pulled a fucking Henry VIII on her. Like blaming her for some shit that had nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
Henry VIII murdered like a lot of people just because they didn't understand that the gender comes from the male DNA.
Dude, Tudors was great. I want to go back and watch that.
which one?
Tudors about Henry VIII.
Oh fuck, dude!
they're really-
With Jonathan Rhys-Meyers.
Yeah.
God damn, I love that show.
By the way, he looks as much like Henry VIII as I do.
No, you look much more like
No.
Henry VIII.
Henry VIII was about 6'3",
Yeah.
fucking morbidly obese. Well, not morbidly, but
Let's
he was
see.
fat as shit.
Pull it up. Pull up a picture of Henry VIII.
He died of gout.
Yeah, he did.
Like he died because he was such a fat piece of shit.
Yeah.
And he's all lean and jacked in the show. And
Yeah,
like,
he-
Girl in that
and-
show who
and-
played. God damn it! Who gets her head chopped off?
Oh, Anne Boleyn?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
So
Natalie.
good.
Natalie Dormer. Yeah.
God damn
Yeah.
it, she's a great actress.
Yeah, and this is what he looked like. So I
no
guess
way.
And this is a good picture. This is a good picture.
if I
it's identical.
it's a painting.
brother.
So this is how they drew him, and you can imagine how if you're an artist and you're about to draw something for the King of England who just murdered like all of his wives.
Yeah.
You're probably going to be a little bit liberal with the appearance. You know what I
Sure,
mean?
sure.
So he's fatter than this. I think it was estimated that he was like mid to high threes when he died or something like that.
Erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, his dick didn't work. He was basically Harvey Weinstein.
Okay.
Honestly, yes.
Yeah.
How old did he die at? What was the age
Oh,
that
man, like
he crapped
fucking
out at?
54 maybe.
He stopped murdering women at the age of, looks like 56.
All right. All right.
Yeah, it's
fun
about-
life though. You know, it looked fun.
Yeah, I mean, don't get in his way.
Obviously, it looked fun.
A little bit of science could have helped out there, but they wouldn't know that until the middle of the 20th century. So
No.
come on, man.
No,
What are you
you're
gonna
good.
do?
Yeah, you might as well be gluttonous and have as much sex as you possibly can have.
That was a pretty good show,
It's a great show.
but again,
show.
I like the idea of being like, and Rome was kind of like this in a way as
Yeah.
well, where it's like, look, we want to show people about history and like represent history well, but I don't think they're going to watch if we don't put like just a lot of titties in it.
a lot of titties for sure. Same thing with Spartacus, although I think Spartacus is more just like a Showtime show.
Yeah.
So there's going to
There's
be a
just
lot
sex.
of titties in
Yeah,
there.
it's just sex and show.
But for Rome, they also did some weird shit. So there's this long-standing rumor that Julius Caesar and Octavian had a sexual relationship when Octavian was a child. The way they wrote it into the series Rome was that he was having seizures and Octavian was helping him hide it, and people thought they were banging. Like, all right, that's an elegant way to deal with pedophilia, I suppose. I'm sorry. Incestual pedophilia.
Sure. Do you think
Yeah.
when he had a seizure that they screamed out "All hail Caesar"?
Maybe, yeah. They called it an affliction back then. I don't think the word seizure existed, unfortunately. So
We really need a rim shot button.
All hail Caesar! It's dude. We've been drinking on a Friday. Who
we need a
fucking
rim.
cares?
We need a rim job button.
Yeah, sure do.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, I
to,
know
to
you would.
cut a hole in the bottom of our chairs.
Can we get a
and
milking
just get
table?
rim jobs. Man, it'd be great.
I mean, a milking
What a great way
table,
to start off
it's
the day.
just a massage table that you use a circle saw to fucking drill a hole out in.
Yeah. It's easy,
not-
but we still need you got to pay the prostitutes to do it.
It's
you know?
workers,
Sex
staff,
workers.
staff,
Sure.
sex staff,
Sure.
adult staff.
It's
You're-
frowned upon.
Well, in Arrested Development in season 2, I believe they hired that hooker to be like a fucking. She was a business liaison or
Yeah.
manager or some shit.
Yeah, they accidentally hired a hooker to
Yeah.
work at their company for real.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, we can do it accidentally.
yeah, we accidentally
Well, I
hired a
didn't know.
prostitute. Yeah, we didn't know. We go to what's the Rub and Tug Maps? Is that what it's called? Rub and Tug Maps.
Beat maps.
It's an yeah.
Is that what it is?
Is that what the app is called? Beat Maps.
I hope so.
So great, dude. I think it's Rub and Tug Maps.
I'm gonna look it up. Hang on.
If it's Beat Maps, holy shit. If it's not, we should trademark it immediately. Beat Maps.
Fap station.
Yeah. Where have you jerked? And then you put down like.
It's rubmaps.ch.
Oh, this? Okay, so Rub Maps.
Rub Maps is
All
the
right.
name of the app.
All right, that's Beat Maps. It sounds better.
But it's from massage parlors.
No, I understand. But like, let's say you had Beat Maps and it's your favorite places to
There you
jack off to.
This,
Right?
It's called, their tagline is where fantasy meets reality.
Oh, is this?
Oh, that's the same tagline from Fantasy Massage.
Oh,
I wonder if
really?
it's the same company.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What's is this Austin right here?
Yeah, we've got Austin. So let's check
What's the
out.
closest one near the studio? What's the
We did this
closest
before.
Rub
Let's do it
Maps?
again.
Well, we
No.
did it from the old studio.
Yeah, we did it from the old studio.
Yeah,
Is there one near here?
Well,
Yeah.
there's definitely going to be one over here.
Okay.
Actually,
I
I'm
don't know
pretty
where
su-
it would be though.
I'm pretty sure Brittany went to one like 2 or 3 months ago.
Enhance.
It's up the street here in one of the dead sections, and there's like a row of brick buildings at some point, and it looks like businesses. But it's like an insurance company and then something else, and then a massage parlor.
Okay.
But there's no lights on in the front room.
What do we got here? What does it say?
So we've got one. There's King Spa. It's right where US 290 and 71 split. So in that Oak Hill, what is it? Oak Hill, whatever.
Yeah, it's right down
Okay.
here. It's like 2.5 miles this way.
So you could
Yeah.
get a pizza from 313
Yep.
and then go get a little handy.
There's also a
after.
laser
You're gonna
tag
hand job?
place right there next to the fucking Goodwill.
Dude,
And
what
that
a
same-
night.
What's the
What a
order?
night.
Yeah,
and
but
a,
what's the
and
order
a,
of
and
it?
a Pluckers.
What do you start with? Yeah. So what do you start with? What do you end with?
Well, I think you probably. Man, that's a great question. I kind of want a few beers with me before I go to the rub and tug.
Yeah,
right?
I bookend. So I go rub and tug first to get that one anxiety tug out.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And then I go play some laser tag. Work up an appetite.
No, I go laser tag first because I want that anger still inside of me to win, and then I celebrate with a tug, and then I get a pizza, and then go to bed. Like,
Now my whole thing is 2 visits to the tug shop. So
oh, got it. You want to bang it? You wanna
well,
get twice in one night.
I want one clean and then one sweaty.
Okay, at the
Because
end.
after I sweat a lot when I eat too. So after the laser tag and the eating, it's gonna be a fucking mess down there.
Do they have a shower in there? Does it say, Bob? 'Cause
I think
some of
they-
these have showers.
They just hose you off in the parking lot.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. By the way, this other one, the next closest one, I'd like you to note what it's near.
Yeah, what's in there?
Your home.
Oh, the elementary school.
Oak Hill Elementary School is kind of in his
boy.
backyard there.
Great.
Oh, and a shooting range.
You know what we should do? We should start adding people's home addresses to this list.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah. What's
put-
how far is that? Where's that at, Bob?
It's a little bit further. It's at 29071 while it's
So you can
Tacoma.
stop by on the way to pick your kids up from school, get a handy, and fucking then you can deal with your kids.
Yeah, let's go. Is there any more about
You
this?
get a
one?
handy before you pick up your kids, though.
Well,
Yeah, you don't leave them in the parking lot. for
Correct.
that,
Yeah.
So King Spot, man, this is a detailed
Hold
one.
on, Daddy needs his fix.
Yeah. What does King Spot say? What's the review like on
Well, it says masseuse ethnicity is Chinese. They'll take Visa, MasterCard, or cash. There's no sauna or jacuzzi. Unfortunately,
Bullshit.
there is also no semi-truck parking.
Does it really say that?
Fuck,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh my
no
god!
Way.
So now we know who the target audience is
Yeah. Wow.
because there's some there are some amenities expectations, right?
Yeah.
A sauna, showers, stuff like that, and then there's the other expectation, which is I need to park. I got to park my truck.
truckers, man.
Now here's the good deal about the one over right down the street this way. You can park in that Goodwill parking lot and walk right over there and get your fucking tug out.
Yep.
Get on about your business.
Yeah.
Although that intersection in a fucking in an 18-wheeler is going to be difficult.
It is, but they won't tell you. At least they're not going to come and try to
Goodwill
tell
doesn't
that
have the
fucking
resources to call the fucking people.
So
to
next
tell
Sunday, maybe as a fake news investigative reporter, I go ahead and check out one of these places.
Go to King Spa.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I won't tolerate. I won't tolerate my organization being responsible for people not getting hand jobs. So if you go there and people find out about it and they shut the place down, that's going to make me mad.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
You know what I
You're
mean?
right. Oh, man.
Well, I'd like you to go and give a review on air.
Yeah, for sure. Just don't say which place it is.
What do you think it's running for these days? What do you think a good
they had prices up.
HJ? Oh, they do. What
They have the
what does it
30, the
say?
60, the 90. Usually it's the time of whatever you want and then doubled for the
HJ
special.
Okay, gotcha. So you're
Deep
probably
tissue.
looking at 120 then, right?
For a full body massage, lotion. I mean, I would like a shower in there or a sauna.
Well, they
too.
don't have one.
I know.
Giorgio,
Well,
so.
And we're talking best case scenario. Spend $180 on an afternoon.
Okay. All
It's
right.
not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm
I mean,
with
you
you
could
though. I
either-
would like the sauna. It's nice to shower there.
180 plus maybe a tip, or I don't know. Let's just call it a flat 200. You can either take your family to a ball game, or you can go get your get a hand job.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
the obvious choice is to abandon your family and go get your dick jacked off.
Yes, I agree.
Why the fuck would you want to spend time
As a
with
man, like in the V of life, approached with both proper channels, which one should I choose?
like you start a family or get a hand job? What do
Yeah.
there's no choice to be made there.
Yeah,
right?
you got to get a hand job.
Get the hand job.
Get the hand job.
Yeah, so here's the problem.
You can always start a family.
the hand job's not always going to be there,
Yeah.
right? You're not always, maybe you won't be
It seems
financially
like it
flush.
will be though.
No, it's not, Giorgio. It's not going to always be there. I'm
By the way,
sorry.
do the cops not know that this exists and they're just not like hanging out in front of it, just arresting everybody?
I
who goes
don't
to this
think
building?
I don't think this is a top priority right now in
It
Austin.
seems like a pretty easy cleanup, to be honest, though.
Do you know what the?
Yeah, but who's getting hurt here, right?
No one. I mean, except for the slaves that work there. Probably.
Yeah, but
whatever.
that's like they're gonna work there regardless if I go get my dick sucked
100%.
or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
Here's the secret of Austin, by the way, because a few secrets that I know. With the defunding of the police and when that whole thing went down, they're over that. So you can forget about like shutting down like Robin's Hugs. It's like, great, we don't have time for that shit and fuck off. The other one too is parking downtown. Here's a little secret. You don't actually have to pay for it. There is no meter maids or anything else. So in 2.5 years that we've lived here, I've never paid for parking once downtown. And nothing's ever happened.
They've always been pretty chill. This is true. I've lived here 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Never ever once been pulled over.
So I've been pulled over.
But not by Austin police.
I only got
You're
pulled.
right.
I've been pulled.
You're right. I was in Dripping Springs. Yeah.
I've been pulled over one time. It also wasn't here. It was we were driving back from. Remember we did that thing with Tim Kennedy and Burnett that time.
Yes.
We were driving back and I got pulled over because I still had an expired North Carolina plate because I couldn't get into the fucking DMV.
Oh, yeah.
So the guy just like, here, show me your ID to make sure that that's you. All right, on your way.
Yeah.
But like I've never been pulled over for speeding, which I do every single day.
Well, see, in Dripping Springs, there's this weird hill on 290. And by the way, we're off of 290, which is why we keep mentioning it. Just look for the Freedom Temple Church. Signs will be here in about
Just
8 weeks.
Look for the train cars and look across the street from there.
Exactly.
That's the easiest way
but
to
our
find it.
signs will be here in about 8 weeks. It's Austin, so give them time to be lazy. But with that, the 290 sitch when you go over the hill into Dripping Springs, it drops like a very sharp, like 25 miles an hour down. You're just like, oh, what the fuck? Didn't see that one little tiny sign, and then whoop whoop, that kind of gets you there, and then they pull you over. Luckily, they were a fan of the show, so ended up chatting with them about my favorite episodes.
What do we got here? Rob?
Oh, this was linked. These are just Austin prostitutes.
Let's see those. Are we allowed to? Yeah, they.
Well, don't show
is there
their
any
faces
nudity?
and shit.
I mean, they are putting their faces on here, but we don't have to do
Yeah,
that.
we don't need to show their
Prostos.
faces.
Process.
No,
Okay.
no, but,
I don't want to.
What are they running you? Do they give you quotes on there?
I don't want to out anybody.
Yeah, their stats are so in-call rates, it looks like
Well, let's see. Tell me what the categories are for the stats.
Yeah. What do we got?
That's
there?
the-
we've got I guess this is age that she'll take, which is 25 to 36.
Oh wow, so picky.
Oh, she only wants to fuck somebody who's 25 to 36?
She's looking to Pretty Woman. She's trying to fucking up
that's
her game.
exactly what she's
Otherwise, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Is she hot?
Are you off it? I don't know. Maybe this is.
Okay. Yeah, that'll play.
That's too much makeup.
Scroll up to the top of that again, Rob.
She's trying to contour.
Yeah, what
her
is that
entire
name?
face.
Do you know?
What's her name? Oh, well, yeah, go ahead and say it. It's a made-up name, I'm
Rob,
sure.
You want to say that name?
Yeah.
T.S. Lexi Andrews.
Oh, that's a transsexual person.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah.
Fuck, dude.
I just want to. Can you roll the tape back where you said that'll play? And we're gonna. Yeah, we're just gonna play that on repeat for the rest of your fucking life.
The monitor's far away, guys. It is far away.
We've all been
Shit.
We've all been fooled. At least this time it was digital.
Son of a bitch, dude. The monitor's far. I'm going to throw something towards camera, all right? This is how far away the monitor is, all right? It's a hefty chuck right there. I couldn't see. You fucks. Damn it. I got TS on the show today.
I'm just gonna let you swim in that for a moment.
Son of a bitch.
Marinate a little
I
bit.
blame Bob.
And she's picky? He, her, whatever the fuck, them, they're picky about shit?
I think you'd make the cut.
Me?
Yeah, you're a daddy and you're wealthy. I mean, clearly this person's on the come up. They're trying to fucking secure somebody. Otherwise, you wouldn't have a limited window like that.
So the in-call rate for this individual, which means you coming to them.
What? What's going on? Bob, how
I'm
fucked
not
up
on
did
the
you get
same
today?
one anymore. I was on a different. I was getting up to get a beer. This is a different lady. But I can go back to Miss TS. There we go. These are her stats.
Are these all transsexual?
To be honest,
no.
yeah, I would assume that the vast majority of them are not just chicks on a website. If you're a fucking woman that wants to get paid to fuck dudes, you don't need to put your fucking profile on the internet to get that done.
That's true. That's true, but it helps. Marketing always helps.
So if
Bob, I'll take another one. Grab me one of those sours down there.
if you're coming to them,
Yeah, the big boys.
well, the 15, the 30, and the 60 are all $300. So if you're coming to them, I think it's the $300 to get you in and get you out. The out call rate is only 60 minutes, which means they'll come to you for $400. So really for $100.
But is that including the bang? So is that $400 all in, including the bang?
Or do they show up and be like, oh, for $500 more
Exactly.
dollars, here's a couple more lines of coke and I'll suck your dick. Like, no, we're not doing this piecemeal shit. I want you to shit on my chest right now.
I'm intelligent, beautiful, and exotic. I'm a giver by nature, humble, and very ambitious.
All right.
Well, ambition, there it is.
I respect everyone's privacy, and I ask that you give that in return. I'm a professional.
You put your fucking face on a website for trans prostitutes.
Let's go.
So you don't even respect your own privacy.
No, that's a lot of demands there.
She also has her Twitter on here.
Boy. Do we have to fucking figure this out on air? Because you can show your dick on there.
Oh, you mean
So-
you want to see? Yeah, go to the Twitter.
Go to the Twitter.
Let's see what this chick's hog looks like.
And while he's doing that, I'll do the sponsors. Ghostbed.com/drinking bros. Before we get too deep into it, if you're having a prostitute in Austin,
Or before she gets too deep into us.
yeah, you
Either
might as well do it on Ghostbed from ghostbed.com/drinking bros. We were going to talk about Zelensky today. That's out the fucking window now. Now we're deep in trans world today. Oh, fuck. Damn it, dude. Can't show that on screen, Bob. I mean, we
It's
can see
not.
it, obviously.
It's-
No, it's on my screen.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, fuck. Is it tucked back? Is the ding dong tucked back?
Or is this a post-op?
Shit.
It could be post.
Well, look, just like this transvestite I'm looking at, your mattress can be 30% off with the promo code Drinkin' Bros. 30% of her body is off. It's off. It's just chopped off. Amazing mattresses, sheets, pillows, adjustable bases,
There we go.
all the things. 40% off the bundle package. That's the adjustable base and the mattress combined together. When you check out at ghostbed.com/drinking bros. Toughest ad read I've ever had in my life. Watching this in the background. Fuck you, Bob, for this. My God, dude.
But man, what a pro.
Oh, boy.
Wait, where's the dick?
Hang on. Let me finish the ad read. 60-month page. You go program it, check out. Check it if you have decent credit. You walk out of there with a brand new bedroom set. Oh, for about $25 a month. And he's gone full screen with it. Damn it. Bob, fuck, dude, it's too real for me right now. All right,
The titties aren't bad.
GhostBed.com.
be
Yes,
honest.
the tits are great.
It's like
this would fool me.
Sometimes when it's a dude, it's like it looks like remember South Park where fucking Mr. Garrison became Mrs. Garrison? It looks like that a lot. Mm-hmm. Where you have wall-eyed titties.
Yep.
There's just eyes going in every fucking direction.
Yeah.
Don't look away. Keep looking. It's right there.
Ah, fuck. Who's up next? HardAFSeltzer.com is up next. We just got the cans in for the new flavors, by the way. Boom. Pina colada right there. Watermelon right there. Get the original flavors while they last. About another 30 days left. 30 days from today, actually. We print the new ones. In Tennessee. If you're in Tennessee, we're in 77 stores in Tennessee. Go and buy as many 12 packs as you can. The regular price in the store. The rest of us in the other 41 states that we ship to have to go to hardafseltzer.com. We ship by the case. Get the OG flavors first, and when the new ones come out, test those and see what your favorite is. And then we'll take your opinions for the big print that goes out once we find an investor out there. Man, what a struggle that has been. But go to hardafseltzer.com today. It helps support us, helps support the show. We greatly appreciate it. Speaking of supporting the show, D'Anthony, tell us about the store, drinkinbros.com/store.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of shit going on. Right now, the bro box is Jesse's, right? It's the Crime Corner bro box. And then next month, it's going to start as the Freedom bro box, which you got a couple new fun designs there, telling the government to go fuck itself and shit like that, which is something that we enjoy doing. We've got a new shirt out today, actually. Bob, I don't know if you can pull it up. It's just sort by new. We've got a couple of new ones, actually. One is Make America Free Again. And then we have the one I was wearing yesterday, which is She's a 10, but has pronouns in her bio. Abolish the ATF. But we also have this right here, which is I'm voting for the guy that hides nuclear codes in his wife's panties. Voting for the guy, rather. Now, that's Donald Trump. And we say that because for some reason the FBI decided to raid the wardrobe of his fucking wife looking for what? They said nuclear codes this last time, but I don't know what the fuck they're talking about because that's the thing in Russia now, too. It's like, oh, nuclear. Nobody cares anymore. Say it's nuclear. Say it's,
that's the new term. Nuclear MAGA is the new term.
Say it's ultra top secret. Yeah. That's not a thing. You got to strip that fucking shit off.
I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, I'm tired of this PC bullshit you're peddling. Like, what? We can't have panty raids anymore, Dan?
We've been doing those since the 20s.
Panty raids.
Was that ever really a thing?
Yes.
I mean, not
panty raids was a thing, yeah.
And what is that? What do? You like go?
We're sniffing panties, man.
What you do is you do just like sort of a fun B&E into a home a bunch of women live in, and you yell and kind of scare them, whip them up into a frenzy so they're too panicked to kind of react, and you just steal their underwear.
And then what?
Well, I don't know what you do from there. It's whatever.
Right. It's harmless thieving of the underwear when you do things with it. It's
look, you just break in, scare them, steal their intimates.
Yeah. Oh, so it's so cute when girls do it and they take boys' boxers. That's such a funny thing. But when we do it,
I feel bad for. I would feel bad for them if they took my boxers in college or
is
now.
Is this like the inverse of cuffing?
What's that?
Cuffing season where they steal hoodies and whatever the fuck. So instead, you sexually harass them and steal their underwear.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's only like 6 illegal things.
This is fucking stupid.
I don't know why they wrap these in wax. I mean, it's fucking impossible.
It makes it fancy.
It does, but you can't open
it's
the
like
goddamn
it's like
bottle.
a wine beer, you know. Is it even a
honestly, watching you struggle is making me laugh.
I mean, I've used a knife on this fucking thing. Like, dude, like I've used a fucking knife on this goddamn thing. Like, do you want us to drink your product or not?
He's gonna start banging it with a rock.
I'm real goddamn close.
Let me see it.
Real goddamn close.
I know that feeling. You're so frustrated. You're just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna.
And we've been drinking too, and it's like, should I have a knife in my hand at this point?
Right. You're like, it'll
Probably
easily
not. I know. I
have a scar all down my hand from that.
I would say
that
just
exact thing. I think we've all fucked it up at one point.
just shoot the cap off. Just shoot the top
Yes,
off.
exactly.
Yeah. Dan might have got it, dude. He's getting This is like some old school. I feel like Paul Revere shit, where like Paul Revere used to
That's literally why I gave
pour
you the
wax
can.
on it. Pour wax on the goddamn. I know, but this can isn't good. So we get shit all the time sent into us, and we'll drink it. This is Kilo, and I'm not a fan of it. I'm sorry, Kilo. It's a sour, but it's not really a sour. That's a different level there. This tastes more like a cream soda, rather than an actual sour beer. This fucking thing I had that Dan's trying to get open. I had one of those the other day, and it was delightful. Just go to the wide because he's still cutting this thing off too, man. So it's
Sorry,
not
I'm
just
distracted by this girl's lips.
Eesh.
Which lip?
Pull it up. Yeah, pull it up.
By the way, she is a post-op. I'm almost positive, and I gotta
post-op.
I gotta
All right.
say, I respect this. She has an OnlyFans, and I guess she's a prosto, which seems a lot better than like, I don't know, getting some shitty job where people are like,
Thank you.
people are misgendering you, or who the fuck knows, and you're getting paid dog shit. Like, just go make your money being a prosto and on OnlyFans, and no one cares.
Or the kind of person that would be a prostitute might have the same kind of mental problems that would lead you to chop your dick off. You know what I mean? Maybe that's it.
Feel like having it makes you more money.
Yeah.
Having the wiener? Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. It's like having big feet or something. Like you
Yeah.
got to stand out, man. There's a lot of competition out there.
You sure do. What does her face look like in real life here on this thing? Because now we're off of the headshot. Man, I might be fooled by this girl. What about you guys?
You already were.
Well, from a
literally,
distance,
yeah.
Bob. Looking at a goddamn nickel from 40 yards
So
away.
the good news about this is that this isn't a live show, which means we can go back and title it Ross Comes Out of the Closet. Right? So
Now, for what it's worth, she is not hiding it.
She's not hiding her
Look
dick.
at everything that's tagged on here.
All right.
At transloverxx2, at transhearts, at TS Playaround, at TS Porn Trend, at
Sure.
She-Mails on cams. I mean,
All right.
Yeah,
So she's got the
she's
dick.
out and proud.
She's got the dick. Because in that one shot that you showed on her fucking Twitter, it was tucked just enough where I was like, fuck, is there a dick there? No. I don't think I would notice.
Can I tell you one of my favorite things that ever happened to me at a corporate job I had?
Go ahead.
We had to do bullshit.
is this going to involve transgender people? That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
If it
that's
is,
it.
then I'm in. If it's
Yeah,
not,
go
then
ahead.
maybe.
Go ahead. What do we got?
It does,
Okay.
yeah. So
Yeah, let's do this.
We had to watch like some bullshit training, diversity training video
Yeah.
or whatever, for HR, blah blah blah.
Sure.
And it was we all worked remote, so it was like a video, and you had to like take a quiz at the end of each section to prove that you weren't racist or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's fun.
At one of the sections, actually in many of the sections, but in one in particular, it dealt with transgender, transsexuals, whatever. And these are videos and there's reenactments or whatever of it, right? So there's actors in it. And the man who kept harassing the transsexual
Right.
and being like, well, I don't understand why you would cut your penis off in the first place. Why would you wear a dress? Just being like, well, hold on. Is it still there? Let me see, like under the dress, like at work or whatever. Like, I don't believe it.
Wow.
It was the dad from Even Stevens on Disney Channel.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to God.
Pull him up, by the way. Those corporate videos, let's see, acting-wise, those pay about $1,500 a day.
Not enough.
No, but that's probably what his salary was on Even Stevens, to be real.
You think that's what?
Those shows don't pay that well.
You think that's what fucked up Shia LaBeouf?
He also insisted on seeing Shia LaBeouf's penis.
Show me your penis,
Show
boy.
me your penis, man. Man, that's the dad. So that was the guy in your
This was
HR
the guy
videos?
who was just like, well, I don't know. What'd you do with it? And she's like, we're in a meeting, Carl.
Holy shit.
He does kind of look like that guy, though.
He does. That's a great casting choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. In that training video, was there another white guy screaming the N-word at a black guy?
No, there was no hard ends or anything like that.
I think they deal more with subtlety and not open racism.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But it wasn't even like, it was obviously not good writing either. So it would be like a white guy talking to a black guy and it'd be something like, well, I'm sure you've been shot at before. Like just
Okay.
like,
Stereotypes? Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. Like it was awful.
Now, am I gonna have to worry about my hubcaps like that? Like
Yeah.
old school, where you're just like, come on, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
buddy.
the other one he was in, I think it was him, was he was very distrustful of the Islamic coworker.
Well, that's all of
That's
us.
valid. That's valid.
That's all
okay?
of us.
It was like she would leave the room. Actually, no, he was a Sikh. It was a Sikh employee, and he would be like, I can't believe we hired him. And they were like, what do you mean, Carl? They'd be like, you know what those people want to do to us? And they'd be like, he's a Sikh. You know, I mean, it was...
Oddly enough, the man's name is Tom Virtue. That's a real story. Real story there.
Yeah, I want to see that video. I want to see. Oh, he's going to fucking fly right in her goddamn building. Is what he's going to do.
Yeah, I mean, American stupidity has led to quite a few deaths.
Yeah,
Like that.
That's awesome.
Like that Wisconsin Sikh temple that got attacked. What was it?
That's right, yeah.
2005 or 2006.
it's like, hey, dude, that was the wrong religion.
Like you can't. Religion is defined as George Carlin used to tell a great joke about this. But religion is defined by the type of hats you wear and when and where you wear them. That's what religion really is.
Yeah.
It's about headgear.
Yeah.
And if you can't tell the difference between fucking the cap worn in Afghanistan or the different headgear worn in Iraq and some of the other places in the Middle East, and then the yarmulke and whatever it is, the wrap. I don't know what it's called for the Sikhs, but they have long ass hair and it's wrapped up in this thing. It's not just like a fucking turban that's sitting on top of their head.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know that. They have long hair in real life?
Yeah,
I've never
it's
seen it.
long hair, for like people who are serious about it, I guess.
All right.
Like you don't cut your hair or your beard or anything.
Is it weird that I can smell that person as you're talking about?
It's like patchouli. It smells like a fucking bodega.
Yes.
That's what it smells
exactly. That's exactly what I
like. Who are these
pictured
fucking
right
assholes?
now. Who cruised in right now? Yeah. Oh, you got a couple listeners here? You don't say. Good day to show up. We're fucked
And
up.
they brought booze.
Man, you
Really?
guys got to
Yeah,
stop.
delivered on
What
set.
do you got? Bring it up on set here. We're taping right now. Come on back. Is
Every
it a lady
day-
or a man? I can't see.
Hurry, let's go. Quit being shy.
Yeah, quit being shy. Come on
every
up.
day it's some new group of people showing up with a full bottle of booze.
Oh, hell yeah. Come on in. What do we got here? You can come on camera. We'll bring you on at the end of the show, too. Oh, you brought us some Woodford.
Ooh.
Let's go.
And a note,
Perfect. And a note?
handwritten.
God.
Well, those are
you guys married?
Those are Polaroid nudes in the
You're
fucking.
not married? No, we're not married. Are you guys dating in real life? Yes. Okay, good.
We can.
Thank God. I was like, hey, bro. Yes, go ahead and do something. You know what I'm saying? Did you grab some hard ass? Yes. Perfect. Oh, great. Yeah, help yourself. We're doing a show now. We'll bring you on at the end for Drinkin' Bro of the Week. Shit got weird. You just missed the transsexual shit. I can tell you that. I didn't know.
I mean, it's not over, is it?
Well,
Yeah, we were just looking at local prostitutes.
yeah.
It's-
Have a seat over there. Help yourself. But yeah, those local prosties. Is there one that doesn't have a dick? That's what I want to know.
Are you just looking for a prostitute? Because you can do this.
I'm not looking for a prostitute, but I want to know what the talent is out there in case
In Austin, yeah.
for our listeners.
I feel like that's a good judge of a city. Public transportation, number of nightclubs and bars,
Right.
and quality of your prostitutes.
So since we've been drinking, I'll tell you a story. There was a place, Bob, in New York called the Green Tea. And I don't know if it's still there. It was 20 years ago. But that was the most spectacular. You can't even call it a Jack Shack at that point. It was just like an unbelievably nice, like old school, like a country club. Where
Green
you were
Tea
just like,
Nail and Spa.
Is it on 13th or Euclid? I'm sorry. Is it on Euclid Avenue?
Nah, this is 141 West 35th Street. There's another one.
Check. This one was on Euclid back in the day. And they might have moved it, obviously. I'm sure those things get popped in New York.
Yeah,
41st Street. Yeah, not seeing. There's a couple green teas though.
On Euclid?
No, not on Euclid that I'm seeing.
I'm glad they branded.
You could eat off the floor. It was so nice in there. There was sauna, showers, everything and people were hanging out, and they only had CNBC on, so you could check the stock market and everything else, and you were like, oh shit, this everybody knows about this.
So you're saying it's like a nice, clean sexual experience.
Correct. And then at the end, they would give you like an unbelievable massage, and then
Which is not what I had the other day.
where did you go?
Well, I told you that story off
Are you
air.
willing to tell it now? Have
Yeah.
you gotten over it?
A little bit, but I'll tell
So
it.
did they touch your butt?
It had to deal with butts.
Ooh.
Sure did. This
Oh,
is
did
a
she?
bad one.
Did some girl like scoot her ass across you like a dog with the arms or
this
something?
is
Close.
worse. This is
What do you mean close?
This is worse.
Close?
Good
This is
Lord.
worse.
It happened in the living room where that happens with dogs. It was a position similar to what that dog is in when it does that. So I'll either, new rule on the show, I'll either show you the girl and then not tell you anything that happens, or
Okay.
I'll tell you what happens and then not tell you who the girl is.
I prefer B.
So we're on the Ottoman, and it's a nice big leather Ottoman that I have. It was like $600, matches my chairs.
Yeah.
Big fan of this Ottoman.
Sure.
She's riding me on said Ottoman. It's fun. It's a good old time. She gets off. I throw her on the couch. We go to the bedroom. 2 hours later, wrap it up. We come back out. You know, I'm getting some water. We're finishing. She's getting dressed to go. I look at my Ottoman, and there's shit all over it.
Human shit.
She shat on my Ottoman while coming, and
And you
I
said the
didn't
shit
s-
was big, right?
It was
How big? Like the size of
I'm
that
sorry.
microphone?
She's riding you and she shits what between your leg and it bounces off your balls. And
I
hits
don't
your
no
ottoman?
It's like it's almost like she's in my lap and her butt's like off the back of the
Oh, I
Ottoman.
see, yeah.
So it goes all down the front like of it. Like
Did
it's
you check
barely-
your nuts for poop?
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Was there poop?
Was there poop on your nuts?
No, I don't know how this happened.
So was the shit on the ottoman or on the floor at that?
Yeah,
Both.
I think
Both.
you're gonna need to take a picture of this woman's butthole because I need to know where on her body it is. It doesn't sound like it's in the right place.
Yeah, it doesn't, man. If I'm thinking about the position now, I kind of understand it, but
She's on my lap. Her butt's facing back.
but she would have to know that she just dumped out, like, because you said it was big.
Yeah, what you do is you fucking let the dude you threw her on the couch and then went to the bedroom. She's like, "Hey, hang on a sec. I gotta fucking do something. Go out there and pick that turd up."
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Relocate the turd, man, because you can't just leave that on your way out. You're not gonna see this woman again.
did it have
No,
some
no.
weight to it? Did it have some weight to the turd?
Multiple towels and blankets were thrown away.
Oh,
So like the Ottoman is where like the couch is where I am and the Ottoman's here. We're here. She goes down. I pick her up. I move over here apparently on the couch, then go to the bedroom. 2 hours later, come back. I see this. She kind of sees it. And then like I look back at her face and it's like deathly white, but I cover it with the blanket real quick so she doesn't, and I go get her some water and I pretend like nothing happens. She finds a little bit of poop in her pants as she's like getting ready to leave. So then she goes to the bathroom, kind of laughs at herself, and she's like, "Oh, another day in the life of blank blank."
Yeah,
She says her name.
so her name has 2 syllables. We know that now.
Rachel,
I feel like we don't live in the same country.
Danielle.
Like I'm just trying to get back into dating. Like
I've done a lot of weird shit in my life, but I've never had someone shit on my ottoman during sex.
No, the gross,
Not on accident, anyways.
Yeah. So what do you do? Why didn't you say to her, "Hey, did you forget something?" Like,
Yeah.
I
Put
don't
it-
know, this huge piece of shit
Tell her
that
to
fell out of your ass.
tell her to hang on a second and put it in a Ziploc bag and hand it to her and like, "Hey, this is yours."
Yeah,
You
because
take this.
if there was weight to it, right, which there was.
multiple clumps.
Oh fuck.
Wait, did she poop like a deer or was it like bigger clumps?
Wait, if
the
it's
clumps were
multiple-
bigger than this lighter.
Okay.
So there's probably 6 clumps larger than the
Jesus
size
Christ,
of this lighter.
6
Did you take
larger than a lighter?
Did you take a picture?
No,
Yes.
Why?
That's what I asked. That was the first thing I asked. Did you take a picture?
because it was
He
right
felt
after
bad.
it happened. And
Giorgio's too nice. He feels bad about shit like this, where I would have taken like multiple pictures as if I was at a fucking crime scene. Yeah.
Like I still
You
don't know.
feel
How,
bad.
I don't know how to ask her for money for a new Ottoman.
$600
At this
Did you have
point.
to throw out the ottoman?
Does she have an iPhone?
Was
Well,
it
wait.
that bad that the ottoman had to be
Wait, I
shut?
thought these sound like they're hard turds. That's not a stainer. I deal with shit.
Well,
more
maybe
than
it could have been an apple milkshake though.
Yeah.
So-
the first one's
Yeah.
fine, and then the rest of it's a
It's like-
I
goddamn
did
mess.
clean it,
Plop plop fizz.
but I
fizz,
still
right?
knew it was there, and like I put plates
So
on
what?
that
You're haunted?
by a leather Ottoman covered in shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's still in like the weaving cracks of where it was
This
sewn
honestly-
together. I'm scraping
Oh, you'll
it
never
out.
get that
Yeah,
out.
you'll never get that
This
out.
sounds like a serial killer who brings women back to his house and murders them and then complains that the house is haunted. You know what I mean? Like,
Look.
you did this to yourself.
Yeah, you sure did.
How?
Sure did.
I just went on a casual Tinder date. I'm trying to get back out in the dating scene. It's going well. I'm fucking her on the Ottoman. She seems to be having a great time. Can't control her bowel movement. Apparently doesn't know she's having a bowel
Yeah.
movement.
But that's how good the sex was. At least you know you were
you
delivering good dick.
Were you guys
She shit all over the place, and then it just slipped her mind.
Were you guys drunk?
No.
Whoa.
So
sober?
she knows she fucking shit
Was
everywhere.
this the mocktail girl?
No,
had you.
no, it's not.
Okay.
Different one.
All right.
So
Now, do
look,
you think it just felt so good on her prostate that she didn't kind of realize it was happening?
well, women don't have
maybe-
prostates, so that's not the case.
I know.
You're funny.
So you're saying something else.
You're saying it was a trance.
No, see, that would be impossible because then something would be plugging that from coming out. So
Ooh, fuck.
Not necessarily. Not if it was a post-op and you're banging that fucking sludge hole or whatever the
Or
fuck it is.
it's taped up back there through the crack. I think you guys are really regretting coming to this show today. Man, so how does it end? Do you
she's
call
got-
her? Does she text you?
she has
and say,
texted
I'm
me.
sorry. What did
she has
say?
texted me like not nudes, but topless pictures, trying to be seductive. I don't know if she's trying to just move past it, pretend it wasn't what she thought it was.
Send her the turd. The next time she sends you a nude, send her the turd emoji.
Yeah.
I should.
Yeah.
Just the poop emoji, because you're not going to go out with her again, right?
No, it's over. It's I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
It can't. Yeah.
But so
Could you
is
smell it?
no,
was
I
that
didn't
inside
know.
your house?
I had literally no idea until I'm
there's-
walking out of my bedroom into the living room, looking at it, and I'm like, "Why?"
Are
is
you
that
sure
a
it
little
wasn't
brown?
a
clean shit?
Are you sure it wasn't a bunch of fun-size Snickers like Caddyshack style? Or something?
I was like, is it food? Is it something I left there?
Yeah.
Did she sit in something? Did she track stuff in on her feet? I was like, what is going on? And then I moved the blanket and I kind of squeezed it with the blanket.
Man.
Even
Jeez.
even before he got to the part of the story where the poop happened,
Yeah.
I know why he didn't smell it because, like I said, even before he got to the poop part, my mental image of this was so thick with stink lines
Yep.
that I couldn't even see that.
Well, you would be blinded by the stink. So if it didn't stink, then you probably wouldn't know until you checked later.
Blinded by the stink.
Wrapped up like a dink.
Like I assumed the whole sexual encounter was just like two Tasmanian devil clouds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Well, it was
shit's
like
falling out.
probably more like
Frenzied.
it's probably more like Pigpen.
Right?
to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
exactly.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Man.
Well,
yeah,
send her if she's got an iPhone to send her an Apple Money request.
or just send her the turd emoji.
No,
like
do
Dan
it
said.
this turd emoji, and then you send a turd emoji. Then you send her the Amazon link for the Ottoman you have, and then you send her a fucking cash request.
Yeah.
In that order.
And you say, hey, I love that Ottoman. I was a big fan.
It really is.
And now it's gone, right?
Or maybe
Did
put
you chuck it?
a picture of the Ottoman next to the tombstone thing. The
Did you
Ottoman's
throw it
dead.
away, or do you want us to put it on the set? Like, do you
It's
still have
it's technically in the back of the truck.
it?
So it's
on the
here right
company
now.
truck?
That needs to come
the
on
company
set.
Yeah, you need to
truck right now?
bring that Ottoman inside.
That's
Drag
a
the
set
Ottoman in
Ottoman.
here. We got to see the Ottoman, and we'll cut to the
There's
wide.
there's gloves in the fucking foyer.
Go
out
ahead
there.
and yeah, you can leave it in the wide. We got to see the Ottoman now.
Well, it's gonna take him a minute.
That's fine.
Let's just continue the conversation.
I can
until he
switch,
gets
it's
back
fine.
Yeah, he can switch. Let's
with
do
the
it.
poop Ottoman.
Delco's with his dad at a golf match in Delaware right now. So he's not here, but the poop Ottoman is coming shortly. I've got to see this now. A $600 Ottoman. Man, that's a shame.
I'm actually right now. You know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about what the thumbnail for this episode is gonna be.
Giorgio holding the Ottoman now
Yeah.
at this point.
It's
Yeah,
gotta
it's gonna be Joel. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that.
Whoa, there's Giorgio back. What are you looking for, bud?
I feel like he's walking too fast.
Oh,
What's
I
going
think
on? Oh, he's
he's
looking for
nervous
gloves.
about it. He's looking for gloves. Why? What? At this point, you cleaned up all the shit.
'Cause it's covered
Why
in
are you
human-
looking for gloves.
It's covered in human shit. That's why.
It's in the company truck too, where it's just
Well,
like,
it's in
oh,
the back of a
truck.
truck. I mean,
Yeah, but still,
who cares?
that's gonna. It's been raining all day.
Just hose it out. That's more time than you spend cleaning your own asshole.
That's true, I guess. Man, that's fucked up. It's dark. It's dark. I didn't expect any of this to happen today.
This
but
has
here
been a
we are.
rough week for Giorgio. Like,
Sure has.
he showed his whole like half sack and fucking asshole.
Asshole.
on the
Live
show.
on
show.
YouTube. Yeah.
And now it's like this. Oh my god.
Oh my God, there's the Ottoman. Holy shit.
Yeah, can you
That's
come
a
around
big
the back
fucking
here?
Ottoman, dude.
Come around the back.
That's a really nice Ottoman.
I'll go back into the wide.
I was not expecting that an Ottoman to be that nice. That is nice. Fuck, dude. This is what she shit on right there.
Rub it on his face. Rub it on. Rub it on his face.
No.
This is what was destroyed.
So where was the shit exactly? Point it out to the audience there.
Don't touch it.
Yeah, where was it?
See this area where it looks all scratched up?
Yeah. Oh, 'cause
That's where you were
tried
trying to clean it,
out.
yeah.
All right. That's a nice. Joel, let me ask you, because Joel's in here. Would you take an Ottoman?
Oh, there's poop on it.
Fuck.
Good
No,
Lord.
man, no. Come on.
Damn it, man.
There's poop. Don't get it next to your fucking face. Here, get a
Look
into the
screenshot,
camera
Joel. There it is. Son of a bitch.
This
That's-
is the Fridayest Friday show
This
we've
is
ever
definitely
had.
a YouTube show.
This never-
I flip over to the video on this one if you're at home.
This never should have
Fuck.
happened. It's like you shouldn't go over to your buddy's house tonight. Like something just feels off, and you go over, and then you end up murdering a
I see
prostitute.
the shit. I see the shit.
Yeah, there's
And
definitely
there's also no other reason to drive around with an Ottoman unless you
No.
weren't going to throw it away.
Right.
there's a fleck of turd on there for sure. What are you
Boy.
doing now? Don't put it over here.
Yeah, no, leave it in front. That's
don't-
fine.
see,
Down
now
in
the-
No,
front.
no. So this is our new poop dollar game. You've
Cut
heard,
to the wide. Let's see it.
you know the game Poop Dollar, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
poop dollar.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is our new game. This is our studio game, Poop Dollar. It's just Poop Ottoman.
Yeah.
And we just every time there's a new person here, we're just like, oh, just have a seat.
Just have a seat on the poop Ottoman.
Yeah,
Are you
dude, put
putting
it out. Put it out next to the other bench outside.
Look at that.
In fact, there's
Now
a
it's in full
100
You may want to
Nice
wash
work,
your hands.
Joel.
Hold on.
Nice work,
There's a
Joel.
100% chance that Regester, that Delco Dan, will not listen to this episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So let's get him to sit on that Monday.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, hey, will you test out this Ottoman? Because we're thinking about having guests here
Yeah.
for a
We're like,
watch
will you-
along.
yeah,
or
we
something.
want to check the shot.
Yeah, we just
I don't
wanna
know.
check the
He's
shot.
Dan's pretty clever. If you start trying to coax him into sitting there, he's not gonna do it.
Well, yeah, he's distrusting
Yeah.
for sure. Like you just need to leave it. He'll sit on it on his own.
Or tell him Ross wanted to check the wide because that's plausible. Where it's like, hey
Yeah.
man, Ross is not happy about the wide. So
Yeah.
will you sit there and make sure that's enough? for
Or
him
maybe
to-
you're adjusting cables.
Yep.
You're like, hang on, just sit there for a second.
Yeah.
Like you have to make it organic. You guys don't know how to trick people.
Oof.
I've been tricking people for fucking years.
Do we call this show the Poop Ottoman?
No,
now?
we call it Ross finally comes out of the closet. Don't try to divert what's already going on
I've
here.
been trying to help you, Ross.
No. Fuck
But it's
that.
like Ross says the quiet part out loud.
So far away, dude. It was so far away. All I saw was a little nickel-sized head 40 yards away. I didn't know it was a trans lady, okay? I just said it'll play, and it's going to haunt me forever now. Son of a bitch. All right, now let's bring up the rest of these prostitutes. What do we have here in Austin that's worth a shit?
Let's find the best one, Rob.
Find the one that you would take, Rob. Like if your wife was like, look, I know I'm having another kid and I'm out of commission for a while. I want to
Right.
treat you for your birthday to a nice prostitute in Austin. Who are you selecting and how much is that going to
It
cost
better be
you?
Danielle Marie.
Well,
Who?
that's going to go down a road that I don't really want to go down.
Who the fuck is Danielle Murray?
So we've got Holly here.
All right, let's see Holly.
Kind
All
of.
right, is that a, before I say anything, is that a woman? Can we
Yes,
verify
it
that's
is,
a woman? All right. Okay. Son of a bitch.
All
dude.
right.
All right. Yeah, that'll play.
Holly works. She's also only 25 to 36 for her customers. Or maybe that's her age. I don't know.
No, I think it's the customers.
Okay.
I think there is something to that.
So
Where they want you to be a certain age.
important stats about her.
Uh-huh.
Kitty, bald. That's how it's listed on the website.
It says kitty.
Okay.
It doesn't say Virginia. Or
No,
how-
yeah, it
I don't
didn't
know
say
how to-
It doesn't say badge. It just says kitty.
Just says kitty,
All right,
bald.
Bald.
Punctuality, yes.
Oh, she's on time.
She's punctual.
Should we make a shirt that's like a regular looking cat, but he's got a bald spot on top? Does that play? I don't know if
Yeah.
that makes sense. Is that
A
too
bozo ring on a
yeah?
cat.
Is that too like niche?
A
Or-
I get it.
ring.
I get it. Like a
or
friar
what?
tuck.
Or what if it's a mohawk? Then it's a landing strip, right?
Sure.
So she
Sure.
wants, here's her I guess requests of the customer.
All right.
Screening is required. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
You gotta make sure everybody's clean.
Right. So that I can see you at your preferred time, please be prepared to send one of the following for verification. A screenshot of either your Facebook or LinkedIn. This is a business lady. So,
Sure. All right. I like that.
Or any social media that verifies your stats. I guess that means like I need to not be what
Are you verified on Twitter?
No, I think
check.
she's trying to look for cops there.
Yeah.
Well, right. But like, let's say Bob, are you verified on Instagram?
I'm not verified anywhere, unfortunately. No,
well,
no
your
blue checks.
podcast is Softcore Histories.
Yeah, so I can send it to
verified.
YouTube.
Exactly. And
Yeah,
be like,
I gotta
hey,
check there.
here, I'm Bob. This is my show.
You can watch
I
this.
host a popular podcast called Softcore History. It's verified on YouTube. We're
Mm-hmm.
good to
Yeah.
go.
You can also use that as leverage. Like if you don't do a good job, I'm going to tear you to pieces on
Yeah.
my very public show.
Yes.
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 Right. So
And I don't care if, and that's whether or not my wife gave me permission. I
Yeah,
will get
I'll-
on because I know my wife doesn't listen to Softcore History, so I could actually give a prostitute a bad review on Softcore History,
And she would
my,
never
my
know.
wife would never know. Or B, a picture of your driver's license.
Wow, that's a lot.
I'd probably go the A. I'd probably go A over B.
That's asking a lot.
Yeah, but how do you know anybody can screenshot anybody's fucking Facebook? What the fuck is that?
She's not
gotta
the
do?
smartest.
Well,
All right.
clearly not.
So she'll do men, couples, or women. I like this chick.
Oh shit. All right. Cool.
Holly, hour is $600.
Is that including the bone? Like, do you get to bone for 600? Is that
This
an
isn't.
extra?
Yeah, this isn't the massage site. This is what it is.
Well, 600. I mean, look, if she's willing to get down with a couple for 600, that's a deal. Like,
That's cheaper
decent.
than a night out in Austin.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's a.
If Dan and I went to Lonesome Dove tonight, our bill would be $1,000 probably. Right?
$750 to $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, let's stay home. We'll Uber Eats.
Yep.
Get a Prosty.
Yeah. You just kind of hang.
Yeah, whose Uber Eats are you using, by the way?
The prostitutes are yours.
Like, I paid you $600, bitch.
If it's the same,
You're
as the
ordering
Coke,
Chipotle.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to break out the old burrito tonight.
I don't know if I would ask. Like, see, this is just more evidence against you.
Right.
Break out the burrito. You're talking to a woman. What does that mean? Like her cock?
No, it is not the cock. You want to have a nice burrito after you make love to someone. A lot of people do
Or
it.
during.
Or during.
well, not before though, because otherwise your ottoman gets ruined.
Yeah, that's how your ottoman gets ruined.
Yeah, maybe that's the problem. So you're thinking about the wrong type of burrito as slang for a cock on a woman, and you let her eat Chipotle before, and then she shits all over your stuff.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I'm pretty upset. I feel like she should have warned me because she was like, "Are you ready?" I said, "Yes."
Wait, did she say it like Big John from UFC? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Let's get it on. And then
Kinda.
she shit. Then she shit on your ottoman.
Yes. So literally, it was like, "Are you ready?" And I was like, "I am." GIF emoji. She said, "Be there in 20." I said, "Sweet." I didn't know that meant shit on her fucking arm.
Yeah.
Oh, so this wasn't a date that led into sex. This was the fucking you up kind of situation.
Well, yeah. I mean, we met on Tinder and we chatted back and forth. It's like, "Oh, you're charming and nice," and then it's like, "Oh, I'll
Cool.
choke
So the
you
first
out.
time you met her was when she shit on your ottoman.
What if that's her kink? You ever thought about that?
She just leaves covert shits places.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she gets off on the awkwardness before she leaves, and then that's it for her.
That's it.
Right.
That's the only way she can get off.
She did hug me for a really long time before she left.
Yeah, it's because you fucking pulled the rug over her turds,
Yeah.
man. That's why.
You covered up the
You're-
turd, dude.
you're a
Everything
knight-
she
you're
did
a
with
kni-
you was foreplay.
You were a knight in shining armor to her.
Sure were.
That woman has never had anybody trust her like that
No.
before. Like, I don't care. That's unconditional love. You can shit on my stuff.
Covering a turd is like covering a dead body.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. If it's during sex, what's more embarrassing? Oh my God, I murdered somebody, or oh my God, I shit all over
I think
your
you
ottoman.
should. I think you should go to the cops and try to get them to sketch the turd.
Yeah.
I'll be like, this
or
woman shit on my ottoman. If I tell you what it looks like, can you draw the turd? We just have him do a
We've
police
got a
sketch of the
courtroom
turd.
guy, yeah, who can break out the charcoal.
Yeah.
Do you want to know the worst part?
Wait, we haven't heard the worst part yet? How is there anything worse than this?
Bitch. What's worse than this?
The very worst part is that, okay, so you've ever seen like a horse shit? And
Yeah.
sometimes they're still like connected by hair, or
Oh.
if like a dog eats dental floss.
Fuck. Like a string.
It
Yeah,
looks
it's
like
like-
sausages tied together.
Exactly,
Dude,
Dan.
God damn it.
And that's how I knew there were 6.
Well, oh, what? Because you like
I'm gonna
held them
open
up like a
this
Christmas
Woodford-
ornament
I'm
and
gonna
dangled
open
them?
up the Woodford Reserve after this. This is too much.
Yeah,
today.
thanks for bringing liquor today.
Yeah, this was. I didn't know this was going to be a hard liquor show, and then it turned into it. My God, dude.
Well, we got off to a bad start.
Well, we didn't.
We spent 20 minutes before the show looking at news articles we were going to talk about, and all we talked about were fucking turds and trans people.
That's fine. Look,
That's
some
it.
some people say that's the best.
It's the
conversation.
Friday show, you know.
Well, you came out. That was nice.
I definitely didn't come out. Okay, it was so far away.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 40 yards. The monitor's 40 yards away, and it's the size of a nickel. Her head. All I could see was what I could see. All right, which was not much.
Which was enough.
Which was not much.
And just to be clear, you and I are the same distance away from these televisions, and my response was, "Wow, that's a lot of makeup." I just want to fucking be clear about exactly what happened here.
You know what's
today.
weird? Since look, we've been drinking, and I'll be real honest now. When you showed the tits, still looked like a lady.
The tits look nice.
I
Yeah.
was
know,
great.
Still
They
looked
were
like a
great.
lady.
They're
And I was
fantastic.
like, all right, shit. And then we got to the other part of it, and I was like, wow, the panties look stuffed with
Fuller than normal.
They sure do. That looks
Yeah,
like
but that
a-
could be some of those turds, right?
no.
Snuck
It
in
was
the
in the
front.
front. It was in the
Well,
front.
you sneak in the front sometimes.
Cheers. My God, dude. What a fucking awful experience today. And then the Ottoman's still sitting there right now. What'd you wash it off with? What do you do on nice leather like that?
I didn't even try to leather clean it. Like I took one of those green scrubby brushes from your dishes.
Scotch Brite.
Yeah, and I just hit it with
No
the
free
Clorox.
ads.
No
fair
free
enough.
ads.
Come
Yeah,
on,
they're
man.
not on the show.
Joel, here's what I want the thumbnail for this to be. It's Ross skateboarding on a shitty Ottoman holding a giant fucking gay rainbow flag.
Man, that is not true.
Because
Okay.
that's what happened here today. It's like Silver. It's like Silver Surfer or that the ice dude that glides on. He makes ice. The X-Men guy. I don't know what his name is.
It sure wasn't. That was look. I was still fooled, even in the Twitter.
I like how we organically got here.
Oh yeah. Did we?
I don't remember
Well-
why we started talking about hand
So
jobs.
it was it's a slow news day. So this is essentially this entire thing is essentially like idle hands, devil's playground situation.
Yeah, they shouldn't have allowed us to be here.
Fucking A, dude. This was dark today.
There's definitely somebody other than us that's responsible for this.
Delco leaves for one day.
Well, I mean, look. Some would argue whatever he's doing right now is worse. You know? Yes, he's with his father in the day, but he got probably back together with his friends from Delco.
Well, I feel like
and they're breaking in and stealing a car stereo.
I don't think you even have to go that far. I think in Delco, it's like a rite of passage for a dude to take his kid to the fucking hand job factory for his
It's
first
a
one.
father's son. Yeah,
When he's like, what, 14 probably, something like that?
father's son sick.
Because the kid's life, it peaks at between 14 and 18, right? Because they're either going to work in the mill or, maybe the odd one will get lucky like Delco did.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
Have you guys seen that new show? I think it's on Netflix. I'm not sure. Blackbird with Taron Egerton and the fat guy from Richard Jewell, who's a great actor.
Oh no.
He plays a
What's
serial.
it about?
He plays a serial killer, the Richard Jewell guy.
Okay.
And Taron Egerton plays this like guy. It's in the 90s. He's like got war on drugs. Like he was a drug dealer, but not like a sketchy one. Just was like
Oh,
dealing
yeah. I've seen it. Yeah.
a lot
Well,
of
I haven't seen it, but I know what it is.
yeah. Was dealing a lot of drugs, and they gave him a 10-year sentence, no parole. And then the feds come to him, and they're like, "Hey, can we get you to live next to this guy who we suspect to be a serial killer? And if you can get him to confess, if you can befriend him and get him to confess, you're out of jail immediately."
No shit.
So it's this whole show, and they go into the whole serial killer's background. And at one point, the serial killer's dad wakes him up in the middle of the night. He works in a cemetery, real blue collar, hard scrabble guy, digs graves for a living. And at night, he'll go back into the cemetery, dig up the graves, and take the jewelry and stuff with his kid. Makes his kid get up, and he's like, "I'm tired, Daddy," and he's like, "Get your ass out of bed." And anyway, I don't know. That just felt like a Delco childhood to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about how I pictured it.
It did.
Yeah.
So with serial killers, because you start, with that. The other one that always stuck with me was the one who killed Versace, Andrew Cunanan. So with that,
No free ads.
No, it's not. We're not advertising anything. He's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
It's a
Okay.
dead serial killer. But with that one, his dad or the mom marries somebody new, and the dad moves him into a house, like a nice house in a nice neighborhood, and he goes, "We want to give you the master." And the wife's like, "Wait, what? We're gonna give our child the master bedroom?" And he goes, "Yes, he's a fucking prince, and we're gonna give him the master." And I was like, "Well, there's your first clue that he's gonna be a serial killer."
Yeah. It's either too much in one direction or the other.
100%. And the parents encourage that from day one. They're culpable in my opinion. I mean, also the dad was fucking him too at a young age, but
I think it was the bedroom.
it was, and that's later on. They kept coming back to that, where it was just like that's why he gave him the master, was so he could fuck the kid, and
Oh,
and
perfect.
then boom, obviously he becomes a serial killer and he starts killing gay people. Versace is
So what it's like, I'm not going to fuck my own kid in some bullshit little room in the house. I'm fucking him in the big room.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
what? I don't understand the logic there.
to make the kid feel powerful, and he was in the master.
Well, hopefully all these people are fucking dead now.
Yeah. The hilarious part about it was there was a hard guy that I worked with where it was just like, oh, super intense and in your face. There's that type of dude. I think he might have been military or ex-military. And he was an FDR American badass. He played Eisenhower in that. And in that show, he played a gay guy who rents Andrew Cunanan as a male prostitute.
Yeah.
And Andrew Cunanan duct tapes his entire face and buck naked and kills the guy, and I've never had more joy in my life than
Watching
seeing
that.
it. Oh,
That
it's
actor's in a lot.
great. I know.
That
He's
guy's
great.
he's a noted character actor. I
I
forget his name. But
enjoyed working with
Oh,
him.
yeah.
So I don't have a bad thing to say about it, but I just find it so hilarious that, like, man, I'm going to take this acting thing so seriously. I want to be the gay guy who's buck naked on FX.
Duct
that
taped.
Andrew Cunanan duct tapes his entire face to.
Respect.
But he's a great actor.
It's better than, being in a corporate training video.
Well, is it?
Yes.
Guess it depends on what you're talking about in the training video.
Right.
If you're saying hard N-words, then it's a no-go. But, fuck. If you're buck naked, because at that age, too, do you really want to be nude on screen with your face wrapped in duct tape and then getting killed by Andrew Cunanan?
Yes. And here's why I'd rather be nude on screen later in life than earlier in life. Because later in life, the expectations are so much lower that it's like, wow, that's a great body for
A 58-year-old man, yeah.
Right. Whereas at no point in my 20s was I going to impress anybody. But I think, in my 50s, 60s, the standards are so low.
Sure.
Like, I think I'm going to maintain my mediocrity, like, from 20 to 60, 70 years old.
Yeah.
That eventually they'll be like, that's not bad. That's fine. That's
makes
pretty
sense.
good. That's pretty good for that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And I will say the dude who played Andrew Cunanan, it was from Glee. He went on to win
I love
every
that guy.
award.
Yeah, I forget
He
his-
won Emmy, Golden Globe, everything for that character.
Yeah.
So at least you can say, oh, hey, I was in this one scene with the guy who won the Golden Globe, and maybe it was me when I got my face duct taped up and then
You brought it out of him.
murdered. Yeah. I don't know. We got some listeners here in the old studio today. Probably the wrong time for
The
you guys to
worst
be here
episode
on
to
the
come
worst
up.
episode in the history of the show. Come on up for Drinkin' Bro of the Week. We'll start with you first, and then we'll get to your girlfriend after that, if that's cool. Are you allowed to be on camera? I think so. Yeah, great. Come on in. Sit in Dan's chair, and then put the old microphone about an inch from your face. You're jacked, dude. What's
Thank
up?
you.
What the fuck are you taking, bro? What are you taking? You got some of that good shit? Keep
Keep
about
Right
an
here.
inch from your
Is
face.
that good?
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Not creatine. What are you taking these days?
Yeah, no creatine.
Oh, dude. What do you got? You can tell us. You got HGH?
Just good genes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
No.
That's a lie.
My dad was short and stocky. He was a wrestler and a swimmer.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So, and then I was a competitive swimmer for most of my life. And then when I got into college, I still love working out. So, yeah.
That's bullshit, dude. So you were born with it? It's one of those things where it's just good genes?
Yeah, I mean, like,
I got a buddy who's got good genes. I'm going to see him in a couple weeks at Ohio State. And he works out maybe 3 times a week for 20 minutes. I've never seen and it's just like, all right, great. I'll do a little cardio for 20 minutes, and then he's out. He eats healthy, but he's fucking shredded. I'm like, this is bullshit. And I saw him met his dad in real life. Dad's still shredded at fucking 68 years old. And I'm like, all right, now I understand it.
yes.
I understand it. Okay.
Yeah.
So it came from your dad.
Yeah, I can put on weight pretty fast.
All right.
Yeah.
What's your full name?
Jonathan Schulten.
Wait, you paused when you said
Yeah.
that, and then
Yeah.
the last name seems made up.
Yeah. No, it's real.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do?
So I'm currently looking for a job because I just finished graduate school.
Okay. Congratulations. Where at?
Thank you. TCU.
Oh shit. All right. Cool.
Yeah. So
Good school.
Yes. She went there as well. So
Okay.
we're both alum, both Horned Frogs.
And that's where you guys met.
We didn't meet while on campus. We met through mutual friends.
All right.
But it's really interesting because it's not that big of a school. It's not as big as like the Ohio State.
Yeah, we played you guys when we first moved here. I think it was in Jerry World. Dan and I went to the game. We were actually on the field for that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we went to that game. We smashed you guys obviously, but it was fun, and you know the fans that did show up were pretty spirited.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I didn't get to go to that game, but I heard it was a blast. Hopefully, we get back on.
A lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we get back on track with our new coach.
We'll
So,
see. Who would you like to give the Drinking Bro of the Week to?
I like to give my Drinking Bro of the Week to, I would say, my Uncle Tim. He served, I'd say, 20 plus years in the Navy.
Nice.
Mustang as an officer, wounded vet. So he's always been a good mentor of mine and a good role model in the family. So that's who I like to give it to is Timothy Johnson.
Perfect, man.
Yeah.
Cheers. Well, thanks for coming down. How long
Thank
have
you.
you listened to the show?
Oh, gosh. I'd say since y'all started.
Day one? You're day one homie?
I wouldn't say day one. I'd say shortly after day one.
Okay.
Because I did hear y'all's first episode.
Yeah.
So I was introduced to you guys. I was in between my gap year, between my undergrad and my graduate school. My roommate at the time, who was a Marine, he was stationed at the GRB nearby. And he's like, have you heard of Drinkin Bros? I'm like, no. And it was like maybe I'd say not even the 10th episode. And I was just dying laughing. And so since then, I've just been hooked and love it. I have you guys on, almost every day. So yeah.
Well, we greatly appreciate it, man. For
You
real.
know-
Thank you.
You know the
Thank
most
you.
important thing about him?
What's up?
He's from St. Louis.
Ah, fuck you, Bob. No. We're not
You can
doing
find
it.
me
We're
in
not
St.
doing
Louis.
it. We're not doing applause for St. Louis. My
The
God.
Lou.
My God. Let's bring your lady up here. Come on up. Is she listening to the show?
No, this is her
Probably
first
smart.
exposure.
Oh, no. Was it really?
Yes.
Fuck. That's the wrong. No, we're not applauding that. Damn it.
She's new
come on
to,
the
she's
mic,
new
hop
to
on.
Drinkin Bros, but she was a reader, listener, or whatever of TFM.
Oh, really?
Yes, I know. I know Rob from his.
So bring it in about an inch from your
yeah.
face. You can pull it down, by the way. It moves. There you go.
Hello,
Hi. How are you? What's your name?
I'm Cecilia.
What's up, Cecilia? So you knew Rob?
Yes,
You're
back-
a Rob fan, huh?
yeah,
No
bacon,
shit.
bacon TFM, right
Fuck,
there.
dude.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's an old deep cut.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I lived in Austin for 4 years.
Okay.
So follow Rob.
We ran into each
and-
other on Rainy Street, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at
Outside of
Eisenhower's, I think.
Eisenhower's.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, so I took a picture. I remember taking a selfie with Rob, and Jonathan was telling me about Drinkin Bros.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, that's cool. Like, I'll start listening. He would show me y'all's videos, and I'm showing him my pictures from my time here in Austin. And all of a sudden, we run into the picture of me and Rob, and he's like, "Holy shit, that's Hot Bob!"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "Who's Hot Bob? That's Bacon TFM. That's Rob." And he's like, "No, that's the
That's Hot
guy."
Bob, yeah.
So
Hot
then I was
Bob.
like, "Oh my god, small world."
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
One of my fraternity brothers sent me a thing. I think I screenshot it and sent it to you. Where he was just like, man, I don't listen to the show because I've heard you in real life, and it's you being disgusting all goddamn day long. So like, it's not any different. But he goes, I know Rob from fucking TFM, and I was
Yeah.
like, all right, cool. And I shot it over to Rob. That's funny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to come on a day like this.
Oh, it's okay.
I mean, a girl shit on an ottoman, and it's right in front of you, and that's an issue.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that. I'm a little embarrassed.
We
to be
didn't know
honest.
they were here. They walked in mid-show. So that's not your fault.
Georgia, I think your fault there was that you used Tinder. You need to go to Bumble or
I
Hinge.
have all of them.
Okay.
All right. That was just the first one. It was just like, I'll fuck you tonight.
Kinda. And I mean, like,
No, definitely. Right.
I mean, look, you're honest. I don't mind the honesty.
sometimes you run out of one, and then you got to go to another, and then you just kind of,
Sure.
yeah.
Well, however you're stacking that, that's fine. That's fine.
Exhausting your resources.
So we do this thing on the show called Drinkin Bro of the Week, which is someone who has inspired you or helps you become the person you are today. Who would you like to give the Drinkin Bro of the Week to?
That's really deep and profound. So I will
you.
have to say that the
After the end of this show, are you kidding me? It's nice to hear deep and profound after everything we've talked about.
Yeah, well, gotta end it on a light note. Let's see. Somebody who's inspired me. I will say one of my mentors, her name is Donna Gannon.
Okay.
She is 63 and killing it at her job. She used to be a model, like back in her like early 20s. So she has
Really?
stories to tell. Like she would kill it in the show.
Is she hot?
She's very good looking for a 63-year-old.
Can we bring up a picture of Donna Gannon?
Absolutely.
All right.
You have my
You can look her
attention.
up on LinkedIn.
Look her up on
Maybe.
LinkedIn. Donna Gannon. Oh, we got to see how hot this broad is.
Donna.
Yeah, Donna, like traditional Donna.
Yeah, Donna.
It would have been weird if there was 3 N's. You know?
I wouldn't pass it by.
Is that her right there?
No.
That's not
And then
Donna.
Gannon.
Oh, like Rich Gannon. Oh, yeah, like the quarterback for the Raiders back in the day.
She used to play hockey for University of Kentucky.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
She kills it. Yeah, no, and she thinks Jonathan's hot, so she's like, good job, Ceci.
Okay.
I also go by Ceci.
All right. Let's look up Donna. What do we got here as far as Donna?
LinkedIn, she's an account executive, Dell Technologies. Like,
Yeah, that's it.
There it is. Bring her up. Let's see Donna
You
Gannon.
can't really blow up the picture.
That's fine.
I think-
But I zoomed
put her
in,
on
but
screen.
you can't
yeah.
like. It's not like Facebook where you can bring up the profile picture.
So yes, she's hot. This is a better image though than I had of that transvestite. Okay, I want to be clear with that.
She's
Stop mirror
awesome.
image.
No, stop trying to defend yourself.
No, this is a nice looking lady.
And she's single.
Oh,
Wow, Giorgio, is she rich?
She does well.
I
Does
mean,
she
she's
have
an
a
account
boat?
executive at Dell.
She has a ranch.
All right.
Giorgio.
Where
multiple
does she
houses.
live? Where does she live?
We're based out of Dallas.
It's not that far for Giorgio. That's his age, by the way. You know that, right?
63.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's his age. That's his speed right
Sometimes
there.
All
I dabble back and forth, but yeah.
Well, you want a relationship with a woman that age.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
I want her to have a boat,
A boat.
giant fake boobs, and
Shit.
then shower me with gifts and fine dining establishments. And,
Does Donna have fake tits?
Um.
Tough to
No.
tell.
Yeah.
No. All right.
Conversation for offline.
Boats.
Maybe not.
The
you know, if
boats-
you can't
the-
tell,
only a
I'm
few
okay
million
with that as
people.
well.
The boat money, the ranch money is more important.
The boat is the most important thing. Okay.
Eventually, but she does have a ranch and she's building her house there.
I have a speedo.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
Does she have a pool at least?
she
Some-
does have a pool.
Oh, there you go.
Very serene.
I can clean that.
She would love that. She would love that.
Very serene, she says, of the pool. How polite of you to say that.
Yeah.
How long you guys been dating?
Over a month, less than 3 months.
Whoa. That's I'm
pretty-
trying to figure out the math there. So what, about 45 days?
What do you say?
Oh boy.
Over a
we're-
month.
Okay. Over a
Yeah.
month is what
Yes.
you're saying. All right.
Yeah. We practically started dating the day we met.
All right. And you guys are exclusive?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
She was a hard yes on that. She was like, yeah, that's a yes, dog. That's a yes. You better not be dating anybody else.
Yeah. He can. I mean, we practically see each other every day.
Do you mind if I ask how old you guys are?
I'm 30. Jonathan's 29.
Okay. So that's a good age because let's face it. Do you really want to go to the clubs at like fucking 35 years old and shit like that?
No.
No, it's a no.
Not anymore.
Yeah. It's a no-go, right?
Yep.
20s are over and you're like, all right, great. Do you have any kids?
I do not have kids.
You want to, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
35 is a good time for that. And if you guys just met now, you should be good to go.
Yeah. Jonathan wants to be a naval officer. So he's waiting for also just trying to figure that out
Okay.
and find a job, whatever comes first.
Yeah, whatever comes first.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows?
But-
All right. Well, I'm
He's-
proud of you guys.
Thank you.
And you guys, you brought us Woodford Reserve, which is delightful. I had to take a shot at the end of this episode today because that was. Oof. We talked about some intense shit today. You know
we'll
what
take
I'm
one
saying?
with you.
Oh yeah. Were you really? Great.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Thank you very much.
Hey, these
course.
TCU kids don't fuck around.
No, let's party, dude. Dan and I raised with some of them at that Ohio State game.
TCU knows how to do it.
God, I'll turn to
Well,
her first. Do you trust me?
Sure.
All right, great. That's smooth. That's a great
what
bottle.
that's what that lady said last night. to me.
Yeah, sure. She sure did, didn't she?
Trust me.
You? You trust me?
Trust me.
Yeah. Cheers. What are you
Cheers.
drinking? What are you drinking to?
I'm
Apartheid?
drinking to
I'm kidding.
to a what?
Apartheid. Nobody's drinking to?
He said
Let's see to be
apartheid.
here. No, to being here and knowing Rob and making this happen for us. I mean, I know you guys have
Yeah.
an open door policy, but
We do.
this
We
is
do.
awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Cheers. Cheers. TCU.
Let's go,
Go
Horn
Frogs.
Frogs.
Yeah. What's the spread opening week for TCU? Do we know that?
I don't know. Who they playing?
Go to mybookie.com. Promo code Drinkin Bros. Double your
University
deposit
of
up to
Colorado.
$1,000. Oof, you guys are gonna get smoked.
No, Colorado fucking sucks. TCU is a 10.5-point favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Colorado's always
Whoa.
stingy though, dude. It's a stingy
No,
team.
No,
Yeah.
they are an empty shell.
Okay.
Colorado is the most wasted football team in terms of just like potential and everything.
Yeah, but they're
in the
always
country.
gritty. I don't like to bet against Colorado. I won't be putting money on that game. But good for you guys. If it's 10.5 points, and they think TCU is all right this
It
year.
looks like it's either neutral field or at TCU as well.
Okay. What's it like there? When I saw them, it was at Jerry World.
So, I mean, you got to go see TCU.
How is it? Is it a blast?
Oh yeah.
Drinks in the stadium?
Yes, you can
Okay.
buy. Yeah, you can buy
Because
beer.
Baylor didn't have it. We sent Laszlo Lopez there, and he called, and he was like, "What the fuck, bro? They don't serve booze in the stadium."
No, we serve booze.
All right, great.
Yeah.
TCU and SMU, they're like Christian schools, but it's like Christian light. You know, it's like a Catholic university
Yeah.
situation. Baylor means it.
Christian girls party too. When you kind of
but
mean it.
Baylor is just Christian BYU.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
The only thing Christian about TCU is the name, right there. But it's amazing. So you got to go.
All right, we'll
See
check it out.
yeah.
We'll check it out. And then you got us a card too. Is this year?
Yes. So
Man, you guys are
Don't
nice.
excuse. I didn't have any cards on my card.
Sure.
So just kind of had to use what I had.
Can I read aloud? Is that
Of
fine?
course.
Ross, Dan, Giorgio, and Rob, thanks for having us today. Even though it's an open door policy, this is still pretty cool. Sorry I left off Delco Dan at the top. It's fine. Does he really count? He wasn't here today.
Yeah, I know he
he's
for
here.
sure. I mean, maybe it
Not even
was
here.
meant to happen.
Cheers to you guys. We greatly appreciate it. You know how nice this is. So what we're doing is we're putting bottles back there from everybody who brings them in, and somebody's brought $200 bottle of tequila, and it's back there. If you want to take a swig out of it, you can.
I like that all
Heck
our
yeah.
bottles up there now are real alcohol, so we can just walk
Yes.
back there and swig.
Well, it was set alcohol for a while, and the reason why was we were worried people were going to get blackout and throw up all over the goddamn carpet.
But they do that
Or
anyway.
maybe poop on it.
Well, when our last studio, what was it? The first day we were open, or the first week we were open down there, somebody fucked on the couch, Cream Pie Jessica, and then she broke the couch, so we had to buy a new couch there. Not that she
That's-
broke the couch; she's a decent weight and everything. She's a lovely person, but the weight of the two of them
Yeah,
fucking on
for
that
sure.
couch broke
Yeah.
the couch, and we had to throw it out. And that was a week into that office.
We didn't throw it out.
Yeah, I was in one of the rooms.
Was it really?
It was upstairs. It was upstairs in the closet
in the gimp room?
And then,
Oh, I never went in the gimp room.
and then someone on the staff used it again to then also have sex on it.
I mean, that was Dan Delco.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Somebody said he was banging somebody after one of our live shows. Was it after a live show?
No, this was he just used the space. I think it was just after a night out.
That's great.
Just used the space.
Son of a bitch. I mean, look, if you have a key, you have a key. You know, you're welcome. We have an open fuck policy here, so it's like, all right, great.
Okay.
If you're having sex in the office, we don't really care. Just try not to shit on an ottoman or destroy a couch. You know,
Exactly. I'll tell you where the hide key is if you promise to fuck.
With all these cameras around.
I know. Good
Yeah.
luck. You walk in, there's fucking 80 cameras up here. I don't know if you'd trust it in here, although they are shut off at the end of the night.
Makes it feel dangerous.
It does. It does kind of feel dangerous in here.
A little kinky.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
God damn it. We really lost this show today. You know, I thought
we
we got
found
it
it.
back. I think we got it back. Thanks for tuning in, kids. Go to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and leave a quick review. Also, go to Spotify. Just leave a 5-star and walk away. That's all the advertisers care about. For D'Anthony Holloway, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Drinkin' Bros podcast. Good night, everyone.